Hey there folks, it is me, RandomJosh, and we are back with a new video. So today I have infamously got a lovely parcel. This is from Huel. So Huel is something that I've been looking into for quite a little while. Firstly, I want to just address the elephant in the room. Yes, this is like probably the first video I've actually done in a year, maybe? Has it been a year? Jesus. So this feels very odd, but essentially my life has really pushed focus on like my work balance, obviously my apprenticeship as well. So a lot of my energy has been going into that, and since actually finishing my apprenticeship, I tried to push myself a bit more with my gym going. So I've been like looking into different options with that, trying to make sure that I'm, you know, feeling good about myself and like treating my body how it needs to be treated. And on top of that, I also have been trying to basically work out with the ideology that I'm going into the office a lot more regularly. Typically means spending a lot more money on things like lunches. So more recently I opted to transition a bit more towards a cheaper alternative, which was nearby where I work, which was going for soup. But that still came to about like over £5 for soup and bread, which obviously is not great. And with me going to the gym a lot more, soup isn't really a solid kind of meal to have prior to going to the gym. You want something a bit more impactful, a bit more like wholesome, shall we say. So that's why I looked for Huel basically. Long story short, anywho, let's get into the actual box. We have some like pamphlets and stuff that just kind of detail how to Huel and all that fun jazz. I also have a free t-shirt which I got as part of my order because I'm a new customer. This is my first time trying Huel, which I am very excited by. The t-shirt is, oh yes, it's got good stretch. That's like my initial thought. It's very stretchy. I love that. I could definitely see myself using that as like one of my gym tops. I'm always in need of new gym tops, so thank God. Also came with 2 scoops, so that's very handy, so we can wash one while transitioning and whatever. So because I went for hot and savoury, I did get 2, what are they called? Hot and savoury pots. So this is just so that I can transition them into work with me. They seem quite like secure, and yeah, I'm just trying to like look at different options of how to bring it with me, basically. So I can just put the powder in there and then fill it with hot water when I get into work. Not when I get to work, but when I'm actually ready to eat. You get the gist. But they did also send a free one as well, so I have 3, which is handy because again, cleaning them whilst you know, going through the week, always helpful. So as I mentioned, I did go for the hot and savoury meals. So I went for basically every flavour. But we're gonna go through and properly try them all as well. I don't know how I'm gonna work that into a video, but like, we're gonna make it work somehow. So this is the Cajun pasta, which sounds really tasty actually. And they just give off like really good energy from what I see and hear. How good they're actually gonna be, I'm skeptical because it's powdered meals. But I thought, why not give it a whirl? So Cajun pasta, this is like penne pasta with pea protein, peppers and sweet corn. There's other goodness in there as well, but I guess dry pasta should just be like regular pasta surely. So I don't see how that's gonna screw up that badly. Famous last words. We also got the Madras, which is, I think, if I'm correct, like one of their hotter ones. So I'm excited because I'm not too like scared about spice. I like a good bit of spice. If it's too spicy, then that's a whole other question. But yes, this is gluten-free, nutritionally complete food with rice, quinoa and vegetables. So obviously no actual meats in there, but there will be lots of veggies, which is good. Things like pea protein, again, high on the curry flavouring. Apparently some dried vegetables as well. I'm just looking, sweet potato, onion, tomato. Sounds absolutely divine. I'm really looking forward to this one, I have to say. We also, of course, have the mac and cheese. Now, cheese is spelt with a Z because fake cheese. So yeah, this is like a pasta, tomato and cheese style sauce. Notice it says cheese style sauce. This is not cheese, it is just styled like cheese. I don't know what they've actually used for that, whether it is just like a powdered cheese kind of vibe or what it actually is. But it will be interesting to give that a whirl because I actually do like mac and cheese. I feel like it could be a bit like bland, but I thought we'll give them a go, figure out what I like and then work from there. So we also have Mexican chili. So this is a gluten-free, nutritionally complete food with rice, quinoa and vegetables once again. So similar to the Madras, I think, in that it's more rice, grain-based goodness. So yeah, pea protein, flax seeds, dried grains, all that good stuff. Some also like dried veggies as well, like bell peppers, tomatoes, chili flakes. All just sounds gorgeous. And I like a good chili as well, so I'm hoping that this is good. I feel like this could be on the hotter side if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. We also have a Thai green curry. So this is same again. Nutritionally complete food with rice, quinoa and vegetables. If you haven't gathered already. But yeah, this has a lot of like the dried grains again, pea protein, flaxseed, coconut milk powder, interesting, Thai green style flavourings, some dried veggies again, spring onion, sweet corn and bell peppers. Yeah, some interesting ingredients in there. Lots of goodness though, so interesting to see what this is going to be like. I don't know whether I'm actually a big fan of Thai green curry, but again, we live and we learn, we figure these things out. So we also have here the chicken and mushroom. Again, chicken, it doesn't actually contain real chicken, of course. So it's a chicken, oh there's like stuff all over this, just noticed. I don't know whether that's like something leaked in there. Anywho, it is chicken and mushroom flavour, nutritionally complete food with penne pasta, mushroom, textured pea protein and natural flavourings. So there will be some actual mushroom, like dried mushroom within this, but the chicken side is just purely for flavouring side. Of course, because they're not going to be able to put actual chicken in something like this because this is meant to be stored for a reasonably long time. By reasonably long, I mean going based on like the best before date, it's close to a year for most of these, if not about a year. So that's really good. Again, some interesting ingredients, lots of different dried goodies. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about this one, because it kind of feels very bland, but I guess tasting it could change my mind. We also have the pasta bolognese. So this, again, very similarly is like a penne pasta with like a textured pea protein and tomato sauce kind of vibe. So it's very like generic bolognese, which is always a kind of staple, I guess you could say. So yeah, some interesting ingredients again. Looks quite nice. Whether it is going to be nice, because obviously bolognese you generally think of meat, like mincemeat, very heavy, but I guess we'll see what this is like. And then last but not least, we also have the spaghetti carbonara. I am a sucker for a good carbonara, so I'm hoping this actually tastes good. But this is carbonara style, nutritionally complete food with spaghetti, textured vegetable protein, onion and garlic. So it's just like, it looks like very small chunks, not even chunks, but like small, like, I don't even know what to call those, lines of spaghetti. So like rather than obviously like having full length spaghetti, it's gonna be like kind of chopped up spaghetti, but it still sounds quite nice. Some, again, interesting ingredients, a lot of good, high nutritional content as well, which is really positive. Lots of vitamins. We love to see that. We need the vitamins. So yeah, excited. We'll see. So yeah, what I will do throughout the rest of this video is actually go through a bit more in detail about each of the different pieces, and actually giving them a bit of a taste test. So we'll see a lot of that. These are very interesting. I'm probably going to do smaller batches, just because I don't feel like I need a full meal. And if I do multiple in a day, definitely smaller batches. Whether I get through all of them today, we'll see. So this may have to be like broken into different days when I'm filming this, of course, but we will see. So stay tuned and see what these taste like. All right, so we're gonna try the Cajun pasta first. Crack it open. Oh, it does smell very nice. I'll give you a little glimpse. So you can see, I can see some of the dried corns in there, and obviously the dried pasta as well. So it does say, give it a good shake from bottom to top. Well, I should have done that, whoops. And then basically you want to just add how many scoops you want, so either 1 or 2. 1 would be 200 calories, 2 would be 400, and then add 100 mils of boiling water to your pot per scoop. So for 2 scoops it would be 200 milliliters roughly. Stir thoroughly and then cover it for 5 minutes and then enjoy. So I'm probably going to do a scoop. A lot of the pasta has risen to the top now, so we've got a rough scoop there. Pop that in our bowl. So I've just put it in like a standard bowl for the moment. I have already boiled the kettle, so we're good from that angle. Okay, we're gonna eyeball this, hopefully. Hopefully I've done it right. Okay, because I don't want to add too much water, it'd be too watery. but it does look quite watery at the moment. But I guess a lot of the dried ingredients will absorb some of this water, and so it should in theory reduce down, but I don't want to pour it too much. But yeah, you can kind of roughly see there, like it's hard to showcase basically. But I'm just going to cover that for about 5 minutes and then we'll give that a little whirl. Okay, I think it's been about 5 minutes, so okay, yeah, it's thickened up a lot. It smells reasonable. The pasta still feels a little bit tough, but again, maybe this is just because of my portion sizing and how I'm working with it. That is really nice. A nice little kick to it. The pasta's definitely not done fully. I'd maybe leave it for a little bit longer. And in fairness, being in a bowl of this size maybe has not helped. Whereas like the actual pots are like more, I don't know, maybe the water would actually cover the pasta. Because there are some bits that I can taste are more like well done. But no, it tastes really nice. Good like seasoning. And it's weird because it doesn't look like a lot, but I can already feel like, not that I'm getting full, but I can feel myself getting towards that kind of fullness state. But it does look really tasty. These little like penne pasta pieces. So whilst that one is actually on the go, I am also going to look at the madras, because I am curious. I have shaken it. Now that we've learned. There we go. Get off. Oh yeah, I can smell the spice in that. Oh, that does smell really good. Trying to work out what all the different chunks are. There's a lot of different chunks in this one, so you can see it's very powdery, of course. But there's like the quinoa, I imagine. There's like the white cubes of something. I don't know what those are. They wouldn't be sweet potato. No. Sweet potato's not white. Maybe onion? Could you be dried onion? I don't know what it is, but it smells damn good, so that will be the next to give a whirl. Similar kind of vibe, only this one's 105 milliliters per scoop. Just to make things more complex and confusing. Whatever, we'll make it work. Okay, so the madras now. Again, I'm gonna go with a single scoop. That looks very hearty, to be fair. Like one scoop, do you know what? It doesn't always look a lot, but like, it has filled the bowl quite well. I guess because these are like smaller grains, it kind of like fills up a little bit more in the scoop. So let me just grab some water. Okay, now this was 105, so I will pour a little bit more than I did before. Oh, it does smell really good. Right, let's cover you and give it 5 minutes. Right, so let's give this a little whirl. Oh, that smells so good. It's like, again, puffed up quite a lot because things like quinoa expand when they are being cooked. Give it a quick little stir. It looks very tasty though, I have to say. Good amount of like sauce and like a seasoning kind of vibe. That's really tasty. And yeah, I can feel the heat on that one. A slow burn, which is nice. Some really tasty pieces. I want to see if this is onion. I'm not too sure what that actually was. Very hard though. But I can see little grains of rice in there as well as the quinoa. Really tasty though. Really like wholesome, warming, just gives you like a happy feeling inside. Maybe that's just me with any kind of food, because I love food. Super tasty though. And like I say, that little bit, that was only 1 scoop. So 2 scoops is gonna be a hearty good meal. So while that's going, I'm also gonna look into the mac and cheese with the fake cheese. Because again, curiosity. Oh, that's, yeah. Oh, it smells very off-putting, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a pleasant smell. God, that actually wants me to make me like dry heave now almost. But you can see it's like very powdery kind of cheese in there. And then the little bits of macaroni and I think maybe dried tomato or something. It's red, so that's why my mind went to tomato, but I could be wrong. But yeah, this is also a 100ml kind of dealio. Okay, time to give the mac and cheese a go. I'm really quite nervous about this one because the fake cheese, and it does smell really fucking bad. Oh my god, the smell just travels. You can't even see it properly, but like, it is just like a powder cheese thing. I'm really hoping that this actually tastes better than it smells because, I mean, I know cheese does have a tendency to smell, but this is next level. And I also have to say, so after eating the 2 first ones, I am quite, not full, but I feel satisfied. So I'm pushing through and just having a little bit more because I want to test them. This is what I'm doing, I'm testing them out. But I will say, the fibre contents are definitely there because I can feel that goodness. Take with that how you want to take that. Okay, so 100 mils. Let's see. I might have poured a little bit extra in. Yep, smells lovely and divine. Let me give that a quick stir as well and then cover that up. Just want to make sure that all the pasta is submerged, so hopefully that cooks it through a little bit better. I feel like I have to put a little bit extra water in, so we'll see.
Cool. We'll give it 5 minutes. Okay, the time is here. I mean, it still smells quite sickly, but it looks very mac and cheeseable. Like, it's very watery. I think I did add too much in the end, but you can kind of see, hopefully, it's like the standard mac and cheese consistency of like the sauce. Oh, it just smells. But let's give it a whirl. It's not bad. Try a bigger bite. It does feel very like lackluster. It just doesn't feel like it has a lot to it. And I think that is purely just because it is literally mac and cheese with like a few little scatterings of like dried veggies in there. So like whatever that is, the weird red veggie there, which is nice. But other than that, really, it's just very meh. It's probably not, I can't speak apparently. It's probably not one that I would buy again. But I will eat it. Like, if someone served me this, I wouldn't be like absolutely ghasted by it, but I guess it's hard when you've just had, you know, Cajun pasta and what was the other one? And Madras, which are really like good, wholesome, nice amount of spice, good seasoning, like lots of flavors going on, where this is just more like flat. But like I say, it is edible, so can't fully complain. And then we are also just gonna try one more today, and then I'll film the rest probably another time. Same video, of course, so you won't have to wait. But we will be trying the Mexican chili as well, because I love a good chili. So let's just crack this open. Make all the weird noises, of course. Yeah, you can smell the good spices in that. Is that shrooms that I can see, like dried shrooms? Does this one have dried shrooms? Or those might be the black-eyed beans, actually. Because I can just see the white with a little bit of black in it. It looks and smells very tasty though. Get up into it. I don't know how well you can see it, but you just have to trust me. It smells and looks good. A lot better compared to the bloody mac and cheese, that's a given. And with this one as well, it is 105 milliliters of water. So, extra water again. I guess because of the quinoa and rice. Guessing. Okay, after that experience, this Mexican chili needs to be good. Let's give it a whirl. Again, looks good, so, and smells good. So that does give me good hopes that it will be tasty. But we never know. So I guess we just give this a whirl. I don't know whether I'm like being a bit sparse on the water adding. I know adding too much is gonna make it really super watery, so I've been really trying to be conscious of that. But let's see. Okay, I might try and fill it up a little bit extra this time. Okay. It's fun with these kind of ones, you can hear it like almost crackling and like all the stuff working into it, so it's an interesting smell. But let's just let that sit for the 5 minutes. And I guess we see how this one is. Pray for me. Well, let's give this a go. Ooh, this is a lot. The smell is interesting. I think I did put too much water in this one, because this is just pure liquid. Not pure liquid, but you can hear the dog in the background, of course. He is on the hunt. But yeah, it smells a bit off. Like, it's a weird smell. Not bad. I kind of like it when it's a little bit watery, because it's like really engages like a proper sauce, you know? Rather than being like thick and stodgy, it's a bit more like rice with a sauce on it. But there's definitely a lot of like nice spices, not too much heat, like smallest amount of heat really, in terms of spice level, but like just overall like good seasoning, flavorful. The texture is just very samey, what you'd imagine with rice kind of dishes, like grain dishes. That I would definitely recommend. That's gorgeous. The smell did like scare me a little bit at first, because it's not like a bad smell, but it's also not a good smell. But no, I think that's really nice. Righty, so we are back on another day today. Continuing on the journey, we're going to jump into a little bit of pasta bolognese today. Smells quite nice, very tomatoey, as you can imagine. Got your dried pasta in there, and like little extra bits as well, which is quite nice. Let me just dig that around, try and make sure I get a reasonable enough scoop. Oh. Okay, now let's fill this up with some water. Just trying to make sure I coat as much of it as possible. Probably have overdone it this time, but I like to make sure that the pasta is actually coated, because I find that, you know, when it's not, it's questionable. Okay, so we're just going to leave that for the 5 minutes so that it can cook. Okay, let's get into the vibes of this. It's very odd looking. I definitely did put too much water in, so it's going to be a bit tricky to showcase, but you can roughly see the pasta there. But there's like, I don't know what this stuff is. It's like, it almost reminds me of egg, but it's not going to be egg. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. But it's nice. Trying to like get a good spoonful so I can properly get like I get it. Like, I understand where it's going. Obviously, when you think of like a spaghetti bolognese, obviously this is pasta bolognese, but a bolognese is supposed to be quite hearty, packed full of like, you know, meats, rich sauces. This is less so that, but like, I get the suggestion of it, which is nice still. Really nice though, like all the added bits into it. I think maybe like less water would have been helpful, but because I'm doing it in a bowl like this, I wanted to make sure that the pasta actually had the chance to like get saturated by the water so it could cook. Now that I've started actually utilizing the pots, I can definitely see that a lot more used for this, if that makes sense. So I rate it. I'd get this again. Okay, so next on my try list is the chicken and mushroom pasta. I'm a little bit skeptical and a little bit scared by this one. I feel like I've not had good experience with the plain side of these so far, but this could be good. I mean, it doesn't smell too bad. It's not obviously a lot going on in there. It's just pasta and like a powder. It smells like semi-okay. Like, it smells very fake. But it could be definitely a lot worse. Okay, let's get a sizable scoop of this and hopefully get enough of like everything. This feels more heavy powder density. I'm gonna try and get like a couple more. And yes, I am quite nervous, but this is all part of the journey. Right, because it's pasta, I feel like we're gonna end up going quite watery again. But I just would rather be watery than dry. Give her a quick stir, because again, there is so much powder. Like, you really want to get all of that mixed in. Like, I'm definitely smelling a lot of like what you'd imagine like cream of, like if you've ever had cream of mushroom soup. It's giving that. It's very mushroomy. We love a shroom. Right, and we're gonna leave that for 5 minutes. Okay, so I think it's been roughly 5 minutes. Yep, that's mushroom. It is very liquidy again, so you're not gonna see, you're not even gonna see what's in the bowl. I mean, I'm hoping it's okay. Like, it's very brown mush with pasta. But let's taste it. I'm trying to like work it all through a little bit. It's a weird taste, but it's not bad. It's also not good. So like, make of that as you will. Would I eat this? Yes. Would I order it specifically? Maybe not. If I wanted a change of pace, then maybe I would get this, but it's not really got anything going for it. It's just it's just there. It's just pasta. Like the mushroom flavouring isn't too bad. I don't really get chicken flavouring, but I don't know. I'm assuming these little brownish chunks that you can't see, I'm assuming that is mushroom. And it kind of feels like mushroom, like dried and rehydrated mushroom. Yeah, it's really not great. This would be on my lower list. Like, I'm not running to grab this, but it's also not mac and cheese bad. This is, I can get through this. I'm really struggling to get through the mac and cheese at the moment. So, okay, next on the list is the spaghetti carbonara. Now, I do love a carbonara, so if this isn't good, I'm gonna be really upset. And I feel like on like the plainer side, this should still hopefully have some flavour. But I guess we'll see. Oh my gosh, the powder's gone everywhere. Oh, it's just gone all over my hand. Oh, this one's interesting. So this one actually is a spaghetti based one. So I don't know how much you can see within that, but there is actually dried like little pieces of spaghetti. There's also balls of something. I don't know what that could be. There's all sorts of goodness in these anyway, but we'll see. Apparently smoked water is a thing. I don't know what that is. It doesn't smell too bad. I say that now, but like there's hits of like some weird odd smell, and it has actually gone like everywhere powder wise. So I'm gonna need to clean that up quickly. It's very hard to get like a good scoop of this one. Again, very powdery. Fill her up. I'm gonna be so mad if this is bad. I mean, it does smell like very standard carbonara smell, so positive maybe? Like, although it does smell a little bit like funky. It's like carbonara, but like funky. Okay, and we'll give that 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. It's very creamy, very, very creamy. Again, I don't know how much you're going to see because it's just going to spill. But like, real creamy. I feel like the pasta never feels like it's like properly done. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Try and get like a reasonable bite out of this. Again, I just don't know what I'm, like what is this? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not terrible, but it's just so bland. Like, I don't know whether the pasta not like properly cooking through is not helping it out, because obviously it's crunchy pasta, not ideal. But like, it's just very like, bleh. Again, I'll eat it. I'm not mad about it, you know. I swear this last one needs to hit it out of the park now.
I feel like today's just been a day of non-wins. And then the last one in our little journey that we will be trying is the Thai green curry. Now I'm hoping I'm saving the best till last, because Thai green curry sounds absolutely delicious. It's a rice quinoa with vegetables. Like, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? And I've actually really enjoyed all of like the grainy rice dishes. The only pasta one that I really would go for at the moment is probably the Cajun pasta. But yeah, we'll see how this one is. Let's crack her open. Oh, that's very earthy smelling. And very green. Very green, as you can imagine. Lots of spice in there, it smells like. It is very powerful, very potent. There's corn, I can see corn. And the quinoa as well. Whew, it's very fragrant, like almost, I want to say like floral citrusy vibes, but I don't really know. I'm no expert at all of this crap, so we'll just see. But yeah, we'll give that a whirl in a second. Okay, will this be the saving grace? I really hope so. I don't even want to put a lot in because I'm so nervous. Oh, the smell. The smell. It's so potent. And it makes me so nervous. Okay. Deep breaths, people, deep breaths. Stir it up. The smell's making me retch. This isn't positive. The smell alone is just making me like very like, what? But it also could just be because I've had so many bad ones. But we'll give it 5 minutes. Ooh, peaceful thoughts. Okay, it's about time. Okay. I feel like the smell has died off a little bit, which is good because the smell really just like hit me. It is a really like, it's Thai green curry, it's meant to be quite fragrant. But it's just so fragrant. But yeah, you can see all the like rice, you've got your quinoa in there, your little they're like seeds of some sort. I'm so nervous. Oh, I can feel the heat. Excuse me. The heat's definitely there. It is just such a particular flavour. It's not bad. Again, this is my own personal preference. I don't think Thai green curry is all that. I was just hoping. But yeah. It's not something that I'm like really kind of like drawn towards or gunning for. It's just a bit like meh. It does have a nice kick though. And I guess if you are someone that does enjoy Thai green curry, then this would be great. But it is really intense flavouring. Like really intense. But I mean, all in all, it's the ingredients within it are nice. Just that the like sauce with it is very overpowering. A slightly more muted version would be potentially okay. But again, that's just me because I'm not a fan of this type of curry. I just thought I would give it a whirl. And we're learning things, so yeah, not something that I probably will purchase again. But anyway, thank you all so much for sticking tuned with today's video. If you have enjoyed, of course, please do head on down below, click on that subscribe button, join the family, and hit that notification bell as well to be notified of when I do post future videos such as this. Hopefully some more content will be coming out. Not sure how it's going to kind of like pan out for me in the future, but we're just gonna play it by ear, figure it out as we go along. But yeah, thank you all so much, and I will see each and every one of you folks in the next video. Peace out, bitches.